just giving our thoughts on this stuff.
In other news, an even more subjective matter about Johnathan Owens and Simone Biles.
Who's Simone Biles?
The one who did a terrible Dougie that embarrassed the black motherfuckers.
The one that be swinging on the monkey bars.
Chill out, gang.
I just slay. Hey, Simone Biles, I love you, baby. When you was out there at the Olympics, I'll be watching you faithfully. I ain't go to eat cat.
Johnathan Owens wasn't watching.
But yeah, I'm on Johnathan Owens' side. I just gotta let you know that.
She probably Kiki Ken. Like, they on my man side. Y'all heard that?
All right, look.
Stand up.
All right, so
she is standing. She the short.
Flip.
I would never forgive her for embarrassing us trying to hit the Dougie when they asked her about it after she did whatever routine she did. Like, I just did the Dougie at the end of the day. Like, show us what the Dougie, and she did it. And it's like, you out here doing a stanky leg, or you out here doing a chicken wing. What the hell are you doing?
Brother, because when you in them Olympics and stuff, them are the most in shape. The motherfuckers who be doing all the.
She just can't dance, bro.
They be stiff as hell. A lot of them, because some of the strongest people in the world.
Your whole body is getting worse.
Gymnastics.
She just can't dance. Anyways. So Johnathan Owens was on a podcast. Johnathan Owens was on the Pivot podcast, which Ryan Clark and the boys, shout out to them.
I don't know who he is, but okay.
He was asked pretty early on in the podcast, like, bro, ain't that Simone Biles over there? Like, how did you get her? Like, how did y'all meet and all this stuff? So he's like, yeah, man, we met on Riot, which is a dating app for like celebrities and high, people of that status. Yeah. And like he saw her and he was like, damn, yo, like she kind of cold. So he swiped right and then it said they matched. But he's like, yo, I was in practice. I'm doing, I'm kind of busy and all this stuff, trying to get my workout in. So I ain't reply or nothing right away. Then I noticed, like, when I got back, I had some likes on my Instagram, all this different stuff. I'm like, oh, shit, okay. So, she feeling me. Then, I still ain't say nothing because I'm like, she got a lot of followers. I see that she do, like, gymnastics, but I didn't really know who she was at the time or nothing like that. And, I still kind of waited because, I just...
And I believe him.
I was just kind of, afraid to commit type of thing. And then eventually she messaged me and I was like, oh, okay, you know what I'm saying? And we, started messaging back and forth. And eventually she drove 45 minutes to come see me, because she stayed in the Burbs. She came down to Houston to come see your boy. And then, the rest is history type thing.
Don't he play for the Packers?
Yeah, he's a safety for the Packers right now. And like right after that, a little bit, she corrected him on like some of the details. It was like, no, boy, when I swiped right on you, it said we matched. So you had already swiped right on me. And it was just like little stuff like that. And then the internet just kind of went crazy on that. And
they mad because he said he the prize.
I really wanted to get Alicia's thoughts on this first because there was a pretty visceral reaction when Mondo was like, I'm on J.O.'s side.
He the prize.
I'm not even mad really at him. I don't care. The only reason people know who you are is because you are married to Simone Biles. That's the only reason people know who you are. I still didn't know his name till today, till you guys told me his name. No. And I've seen countless. Countless. No, that's not the same thing. You know it. That is completely different.
They didn't know who Simone Biles was until this whole topic came out. Let's be honest.
Yeah, no, we know who Simone Biles is, and if you don't, especially in the Black community, that's what's really like just
niggas
triggering
don't watch
me.
Gymnastics.
You've heard her name. You are a professional athlete. You heard her name. You've seen. She was brought up. She was mentioned. Do not know who Simone Biles is.
Really quick, to add to your point.
Calling cap.
To add to your point really quick, Twitter, they do what they do. And they were fishing up some tweets from like 2012 where he was like talking about gymnastics. Like, I hope the teams, the other people from their teams, I hope they fall like out there. So there was evidence to show that he was watching, but that was 2012. I don't know if she was a participator at that time.
But listen, what's the old girl name who got kicked out of the Olympics because she was smoking weed or whatever that was going to run for us?
Sha'Carri Richardson.
Yeah. Prior to that, did anybody know who the fuck she was?
Yeah.
Yes.
Prior to the weed thing?
Before the weed thing.
Oh, yeah.
And after.
Well,
I was aware.
She blew up before that because of
her image,
her hair,
her personality,
her nails and everything. She was your local neighborhood hood girl out there killing shit.
some people heard of her. I'm
All
like the
respect to you,
gymnastic. It's the same thing with the NFL. Unless you watch the NFL, motherfuckers don't really know who Johnathan Owens is.
I ain't got
Same thing with gymnastics. Until the Olympics come around, and if you watch the Olympics, you might know who that is. But if you don't watch the Olympics, you don't know who Simone Biles is.
She's a professional athlete. He's a professional
I'm sorry.
athlete.
Arm
That's
gold
literally your
medals.
life and your sport. You've definitely heard of Simone Biles,
That's
bro.
not your sport, though. I'm an athlete.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't. You're in the same.
You're not.
Realm.
No, you're not.
Podcasters. Even if I don't watch a certain person's Joe Rogan, I know who Joe Rogan is because we are in the same realm. We do podcasts.
Joe Rogan, though. That's not
Even I'm just saying, like even like a lower ranked podcast person, but this is not a lower person. This is like somebody in the ultimate realm.
That's like saying your local Detroit rapper and Jay-Z. Y'all under the same,
like I would say,
but
like,
I'm saying that no,
example,
we need a better comparison because they're both. Actually, she's the higher one. He's the lower one. If we're being serious about it, he ain't nothing really in his sport, and she's high.
But he said he the prize.
I'm not about to sit here and have you guys say that freaking C rank fucking safety is better than fucking Simone Biles, one of the greatest Olympic athletes of all time.
I didn't say he was better.
Female at that.
What the bank accounts look like? Who got more money?
Black at that.
No,
Simone Biles got more money.
She got more money.
Yes, bro.
The only reason people know who he is because of her.
I didn't know.
Oh my
God.
God. She's an Olympic athlete.
Listen, Clay, this is the thing. When you said she do gymnastics,
she carried America on her back. She's an American, like, freaking beacon.
Yeah. I done been in the hoodest places. When the Olympics is on, niggas got in the trap. The Olympics is on all day.
I've never seen the Olympics on in a trap a day in my life.
I have.
Man,
I've been in several traps.
You watching, bro?
I've been in several traps
watching
around
them damn anime cartoons and shit.
Niggas
turn that off, man.
One thing, motherfucker, they will support some. Listen, we talk all this shit about America,
worldwide. We're
but when
gonna
it's
watch
us
it
against other niggas around the world, it's America. Michael Phelps. All them they watch
any major country.
I've been in the trap and seen niggas watching the Olympics basketball, but after that shit, they cut that shit off. I've never seen any. I'm not saying that they don't. I'm not trying to shit on Simone Biles by any means, but what I'm saying, I've yet to see any niggas really watch the Olympics other than for basketball.
Hell no, I
never seen.
Regardless of that,
anytime Usain Bolt was running, nigga, everybody watching that shit.
Regardless of that,
I've never seen niggas watching.
Even if he didn't watch the Olympics, you know who Simone Biles is. I don't care.
Even if you don't watch it, you know who Usain Bolt is. Like it's the same thing.
It's the same thing.
Simone Biles and Usain Bolt is two different things.
How?
Track is more popular. I'll give you that for sure. But
Usain Bolt is more of a household
name. I don't think track
Biles
is more popular. I really don't.
The gymnastics? Yeah.
It is.
I don't think so.
You wilding gang.
For the Olympics?
Yeah.
They're doing flips and all that other shit. People
4x100 meter. 4x100 meter relay is the most popular shit to watch at the Olympics. I dare you.
But what I'm saying, I only knew who Simone Biles was because of that terrible ass Dougie she hit on TV, national TV.
Oh no, I knew who she was because I was watching that whole Olympics.
Come on now.
She was killing shit.
I'm not saying she wasn't. I heard that she was like probably the best at her sport.
Okay,
but prior to that, all I knew about her is that she hit a terrible Dougie on national TV.
Can we at least make the concession that the chances of him, or the fact that he should have known who she is, at least being 85-15, that he probably should have known?
I'm pretty sure he knew who she was.
Like,
but I'm not gonna put it past saying that he didn't know because. Once again, y'all telling me y'all all knew this shit. I had no idea who the fuck she was until I seen that video of her hitting the Dougie terribly. Other than that,
about let this Dougie go, bro.
That shit was terrible.
Because
sorry, bro. That shit was terrible.
I've never seen or heard anything else she did besides that clip. Other than that clip, I'm about to show you. I just Googled
just for the general search. Top Olympic sports. Number 1, gymnastics. I'll give it to you. Number 2. Track and field.
Okay. So it's like,
But
Usain Bolt is bigger though.
Yeah. No, he's not. He's not.
He is. Usain Bolt?
I can't look it up now because of all the controversy, but before the controversy,
he was
not.
Biles, they literally had to, they damn near rigged the Olympics to where she can't do certain shit.
Yeah.
Because she's so much better than every motherfucking body
She made her own Number one, gymnastics. Once again,
she has one of the hardest tricks that you damn near can die doing, and she does this shit with ease
regularly.
You want to see?
You remember
no,
that,
sweetheart. I ain't seen this in so long, bro.
I remember this live rent free in my head.
Look at this.
Oh,
Look
I
at this.
see this.
I will never forgive her for this shit. Hold on, let me make sure I cut this down.
I definitely did see that shit was hilarious.
That shit was terrible.
Yeah, I can do the Dougie for you guys.
oh, she's so young. That's the most embarrassing thing I've ever seen.
Oh, she was like,
Girl.
come on,
She did the running man.
She is a child.
Mind you, she's been doing that since she's been like fucking 10 years old.
Yeah.
Usain Bolt been running his whole life. That nigga had to hunt his food.
She wasn't 10 in there. They were
And regardless, once
It was
again,
12 to 14.
it wasn't. I'm not really mad about that. Like, you could. Okay, maybe you didn't know Simone Biles.
That was my introduction to her.
The thing that I am like most like pressed, I guess, about, not really, I really don't care about this guy, but it's like the way that he was talking about her and the way he downplayed like the way they met was almost borderline disrespectful. That's the thing that was
That's
getting
how
me.
niggas talk about their relationship.
So
Nah, that won't be my relationship.
listen,
I'll be
listen,
single for the rest of my life.
So you're gonna be single. She's happy in her relationship, and that's how it started. So,
listen.
And secondly, she took it as lighthearted. She was joking, but like when you get around your boys and ask her how you meet old girl, you gonna
in front of her,
Down-
she was
Yes.
there, and you're talking
But
shit.
how did he? But did he
Not
just-
talking shit. Sorry, but you're downplaying the.
Did he
the way that you
downplay it, or did he actually just describe how it happened?
Yeah, he just described
No.
it from his perspective. That was my argument.
So how did he downplay?
I
it,
didn't
Alicia?
know who this was. She drove to see me. I'm the prize. He didn't say nothing like, "Oh my god, like I saw this beautiful. Or we had a connection." Didn't speak nothing on it.
What
Didn't
connection
speak
could he have
nothing.
from swiping right?
I'm talking about the way they met and stuff. He didn't say anything. Like,
He said they
you
hit
know,
up right away. Those were his exact words.
He said I was scrolling through. I
Yes,
seen
sir.
her. I'm like, oh, she kind of cute. I swipe right.
but the way
matched.
that he changed the narrative, she slid into my DMs. I'm the
She
prize.
did,
He
but she
didn't
confirmed
say
it.
no credit
She
to her.
literally said that
I'm
she
not saying
messaged
that-
first.
That's giving her all the
It's the
credit.
way that
Kayla
he's
slid in my DMs. What you talking
exactly.
about?
You're like, Caleb wanted to talk to me, but you're like, you're not sitting there downplaying.
He's
You're
not
downplaying. Yes,
Where's
he
the downplay?
is.
We
He's
still
so
haven't heard the downplay.
Saying you don't know who she is, talking about some, yeah, she had to come see me, like I'm the prize. No, you're not. She's the prize.
Did he say that in that exact
He
order?
Yes,
did.
he
He did.
literally
He said he was the
said-
prize. He said,
No,
he's
I
like,
get that.
I guess she had.
But when he
Bruh.
said she came to see me, right after that he said,
Bruh.
I'm the prize. Right soon as he
I
said
didn't
that.
see it. But all I know is
Exactly.
Not right after
it's
that,
how
I
she
don't think.
it's how she tried to describe it. I'm not letting you get
I'm,
that
I'm
up.
pulling it up.
I'm not letting you get
either
that up.
way, you got a
'Cause
chick to
he's
drive to you.
delusional.
You got a chick to drive almost an hour to come see you.
Yeah.
If you say I'm the prize, whatever, and your wife is over there laughing, did she come in and correct you a little
No.
bit? But she's not downplaying. She's not dismissing.
Because he could be the
I
prize.
can't
He
say
could be
that
a
word.
good man.
dismissing.
Okay.
Yes,
Why-
dismissing what you said. Then she's like, it's okay.
Like,
You
she
have to,
right there.
you have to
Oh,
listen to the way
listen.
he's saying it.
Can
Intonation.
you plug it into her phone?
Intentions and magic. So it piqued my curiosity, you know. So I'm like, okay, I see what's up. I swiped her and it said we matched. So I'm just like, okay, so I'm gonna see what's up. So I go do my workout and I come back and I get like, I had some likes on my Instagram, you know, and I'm like, oh, this might be. I'm like, okay. So I see what's up and then I still waited. I'm like, man, I'm gonna wait till I, take a shower and everything. Then I come back to my phone and then she messages me on the app like, hey, you know what I mean? And I'm, man, that's up, man. This gotta be fake. Like, I don't know. I didn't know who she was at the time, but like the first thing that I saw was that she just had a bunch of followers. So in my mind, I'm like, okay, she gotta be good. I promise you, I'm a real
She
life
gotta
story. When
be
she won the
good.
Olympics, I was in college and we didn't have NBC, we didn't have Olympic channels, and we're in camp. Late July, early August. So I'm not paying attention to, so I never would have had a moment to where I would have watched
Jonathan, I'm gonna let you finish your story, man. Continue.
Yeah, exactly.
Like I was saying, man,
Even they're looking at him like,
messaged me. This
nigga.
was like a Tuesday, and we were texting back and forth, and then we hung out Friday, man. And we couldn't do much as COVID happened, everything was shut down. So she came through down to Houston. She lived in the suburbs, so she had to drive about 45 minutes to me. Then the rest is history, man.
So you was really the catch in.
I always say we the men that catch, man. I always say we the catch, man.
Yeah, so she really booked you.
She did though.
Is what you're saying.
Because I was fighting it.
So
I was fighting it.
If I say this out loud, was Johnathan Owens ain't really want Simone Biles. Is what you're saying. At the time, that's what you're gonna say that. That's what you're saying.
I was afraid. I was afraid to commit. I'm like, man, this my third year. You know, I'm trying to. I'm like, it's kind of early. But you know, like I said, man, it happened when you least expected it. And we hung out, man. It was like we hit it off instantly. You know, we
See, he saved himself at the end.
He didn't time out. The nigga ain't had shit to save himself from. Y'all some hoes. What the fuck is y'all on this nigga ass for?
What do you mean?
Back your ass up. That nigga ain't downplayed not one fucking thing.
I always say the man is the
He
catch.
was talking with the most. You can tell the joy. He was talking with
You
joy.
coulda just
He
said-
wasn't downplaying like on some man. This shit. She really wasn't hitting no shit. He didn't downplay nothing. He gave that. He was giving her props. He said, "So she caught you." He was like, "Yeah, she got me." Shit, that's a big up to your woman.
And
My woman,
too,
your
She
woman.
like what she want and she go get it.
Exactly.
Also, too, that's kind of how me and Kayla fucking worked out. Kayla slid my DMs the day me and my ex broke up or whatever, and I'm like, all right, cool. We texting back and forth, but I'm like, I ain't really looking for a relationship. Clearly, I just got out. She's like, all right, cool. I ain't tripping. Blah blah. She fell back, but she stayed around. We was hitting it off and everything. And as time went on, it's like, damn, like trying to fight the feelings. Like, you know what? I ain't trying to get into a relationship. And I'm like, yo, I'm really digging her. Blah blah. I'm like, damn, she really doing shit. I'd be too dumb to let this shit go by, like, or lose this shit that I'm working that built up already. Let me go ahead and like actually tie this down. But that's not downplaying your relationship, saying that, oh yeah, like I always say, man, cause she came and drove to see me. I tried not to like her, but then I ended up falling for it. I'm like, you know, cause I'm in my third year. I really want to do da 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 da. But now
He was trying to be freaky. I ain't gonna cap. That's what he wanted to say.
And listen,
he ain't down
He
for
said,
shit.
"Come by, see me."
that's how me and my wife got together. She got my number from her homegirl and text me.
Damn.
To say that you don't know who Simone Biles is absolute BS.
But
Prior
you
to
just
the
say her
Olympics,
name,
you don't know.
yeah.
You don't know her for real.
I'm not buying
And
that part.
then
Capping.
he said when the Olympics was coming on, we were in camp and doing all that stuff. When you were in college trying to make it to the NFL, you have two-a-days. You have practice.
You got a phone. You got social media.
You don't have time like that.
You don't
though.
have time like that.
If you're dedicating yourself to being in the NFL, you don't have time for that. I'm telling you.
You're trained. You have
I ain't
class.
gonna lie,
You
I'm
have
side with that. That nigga got time to be on his phone. For
You're a
sure.
professional athlete. They
But they
never
not
put
looking at
they
that.
never put
Like,
the
they not
Olympics
looking
on.
at that.
They never
Like,
talked about the Olympics in your circle. No.
we trying to make it to the NFL.
He said they didn't have none on the channel.
He-
Bruh.
He
I'm
said
not buying this
we didn't have NBC, we don't have any channels, and I'm in training camp. Yes, I could be on my phone, but unless something's on my timeline that got my attention, I'm not looking at that. I'm just scrolling the social media. I got 2 a days training and classes. Then I'm going to sleep or whatever. Like watching the Olympics is not on that nigga mind at that time.
Sure not. I'm trying to make this football team.
Yeah.
Nigga, this life or death.
I'm not saying that he's lying about. I'm not saying that he's not lying about not knowing who she was, but I'm not. It's believable that the nigga didn't know who she was for. He probably heard her name and knew what she possibly did, but he's like, I didn't sit and watch the Olympics and watch her do all this.
Cause if I didn't know her, if you showed me a picture of her, I would have knew who she was off bat. But if you just said her name before this, I'd be like, who is that? And if you show me a picture, oh, I know who the fuck that is. But if you just tell me her name, I wouldn't know who she was.
That's what I'm saying though. Like you went to her at even if you really like didn't really fuck with her, the minute you click on Instagram or whatever and you see it, you gonna know who it is.
But I fuck
When
with
the
the
Olympics is going on, how often do you see actual Olympic shit other than when somebody win a race, you might see a poster, but other than that, you
All the
don't really
time
see
with
it.
her, she's not your average Olympian. That's what I'm trying to
The
say.
Olympics are every 4 years. So
I'm not saying she's not one of the greatest.
She was everywhere. Every commercial, every promotion for the Olympics for the USA. She was the spokesperson for the USA Olympics.
She has yet to show up on my algorithm other than that.
That's different because you're on the other side of the algorithm, but you've seen her before.
Algorithm's not really the best.
Other than that Dougie, that's the only thing I fucking seen. Her
lately for real, you really haven't heard
now
shit
because there
about
ain't
her.
nothing going on right now. She not doing nothing.
And that's what I was saying.
But even
this is
prior-
every 4 years for her.
but
She only get her spotlight every 4 years.
But even prior to that whole Dougie thing, I've never heard of her or knew of that shit. Like it's like
he have a season every year. She every 4 years.
A mediocre season every year.
Yeah,